fun to get that off, but we're gonna make it happen. All right, here we go. Okay, so what we're looking at here is a cool piece of Weber backyard grilling history. I think it's a cool little piece anyway. It's not super old. I think that it is a 1988 18 and a half inch Weber Kettle. Pretty cool. Got the cool wheels. A lot going on here. A lot to look at. For one, the legs are put on incorrectly, and that's going to drive a lot of Weber people absolutely crazy. They should be aligned with the handles so that you can lean it one way or the other and wheel it out. The handles are not in great condition. They're not in bad condition, but they're not in the absolute best. I'm gonna try to clean those up, but I don't want to get into them too much, and you can't tell because I don't have a lot of good light in here, but you can see we still have the Weber logo right there. If I go sanding on it, it's going to take that off, so I'm going to probably just clean them up on the outside and recondition them. You know, the finish is not good here. I think that's pretty normal. There's another spot or so on here somewhere where the finish is kind of taking a little bit of beating. I think that you would have a real hard time finding one of these in absolute pristine condition. There's the underside. Of course, all that's going to come out. All right, let's look at our lid. The lid is a little dirty. I just rinsed it off to bring it inside to work on it. But, you know, that's the lid. And not terrible condition. Don't have to do anything here. Still good. Still moves. All right. And you can see the serial number on it right there. If you want to go try to date this thing, there's a lot of different websites out there that you can do that with. It's got the ash can in good shape. So inside, obviously a lot of work to do here. I'm going to clean it out. I got all the gunk out of it, and I'm going to get some oven cleaner and clean it up. And I got a replacement for the clean out system. So this thing has been sitting outside uncovered probably since it was made in 1988. I've had it for about 2 years. I have used it a few times when it didn't matter that the vents were open, but I've only used it a couple of times. The rest of the time it's just been yard art. But I bought it to fix up, and I'm real excited about it. So let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to start by trying to get that clean out system off. So wish me luck. Okay, I said the first thing I was going to do was take out the clean out system. But then I decided, let's go ahead and just disassemble the whole thing first. So I started with the handles, and they're a little wet. So I'm going to let them dry before I try to clean them off at all. But ultimately, I think they're in pretty good shape for almost 40 years old. And then I took off the wheels, because the wheels were on completely wrong. You know, they were backwards. And I'm going to tell you that it wasn't super easy. You know, you got to pop off these little end caps that keep the wheels on. And I found the best way to do that was to use paint can opener. And if you don't think that was hard, look how much it bent that paint can opener. It was a treat. Wasn't terrible, but we got it done. So I got it disassembled. Now we're going to go ahead and tackle this clean out on it right here, and go ahead and get that out and get the replacement on there. Then we're going to clean out the bowl, clean out the underside of the lid, wash it down. There's nothing you can really do about the rust or the discolored paint that's on it. I think it's going to give it a little bit of character. I think this is going to be a beautiful little grill when we get done with it, so I'm really excited. And just what I was afraid of trying to take this thing off, I was as gentle as I could be. sprayed WD-40 on it. I kind of tapped it a little bit. Tried to wiggle it back and forth, but ultimately it just twisted right off. So now I've got to figure out, how am I going to get that loose enough to get this rod out, to get the rest of it out without damaging the bowl. So we'll see what happens. Just like that, the old broken one is out. All right, outstanding. I wish I'd thought about that about an hour earlier. Who knew restoring grills was hazardous? I just got stung. Probably can't see it. Right there by a yellow jacket. I can't wait to see what that's gonna look like in a little bit. Whew, it does not feel good.